Okay, it's about money and insecurity. This is a good one.
Yeah.
Right? It's a good one.
So I've been totally driven.
Yeah.
For such a long time to build up pots of it and to acquire properties and the likes of.
Have you got lots of properties?
I've got 3.
And you rent them out?
I rent 2 out, and obviously I live in one.
So
I've sacrificed everything to do this and killed, virtually killed myself to do it, working really hard. And I can feel how much of a kind of mental and emotional illness it is. And I'm letting one go because I just...
One of the properties?
Yeah, just selling it. There's kind of a part of me that's kind of dying. And I just have to release it. But in that, the little boy Mark, I feel a bit more insecure.
Mm. So let's look at what money gives you. What having lots of money or
it keeps me
more
safe.
Than enough
I just feel safe.
Gives you the feeling of safe.
Being safe. That's
right?
Just being safe because I wasn't safe as a child, and I feel safe.
Right.
I feel it gives me the safety now.
Right.
It gives me the safety now because it wasn't nice back then.
Yeah.
And so I've been hell for leather. That's what I needed to do to fill that big void.
Yes.
A massive big void.
Yes.
And
how many do you think there are on the planet having that? Yeah. So first of all, I want to explore this with you. I want to ask you, what's the reality of that? Are you safe? Having...
Well, in the physical world, I have a buffer.
Right, but the banks could collapse,
yeah.
The earthquakes could come and just wipe your properties out. Anything can... It's safe to a certain extent. Yeah?
Mm-hmm.
It gives you a false safety because it's safe to a certain extent. Does it bring fulfillment?
Absolutely no.
No.
Absolutely none.
So this is a really, really good place to be, because when the idea that money will make us feel safe, right, drives us to get the money, right, and then if we actually do get it, that's a lucky place to be, because then you become aware of the poverty within that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I'm so poor.
Exactly.
I am so poor.
That's it.
It wouldn't matter if I owned 5, 6. I am so poor.
That is it. So this is so beautiful, because it's really, I spent 10 years with a billionaire. When I was young, I thought that money was where it's at, and decided to have millionaires and billionaires in my life. And when I got really, really loads of money, I was the most unhappiest. And I was living in a world where there were unhappy people with endless amounts of money, right? So then you get the point of what is poverty and what is richness. What does it mean to truly be rich? So you've become aware of the poverty because you got that, yeah? Mm. And the fact that it's actually not safe. It gives a false sense of safety, but actually anything could happen. Barbara lost all her life savings by being embezzlement, right? Everything's possible.
Well, Barbara triggered this morning. Barbara's triggered this. So yeah, that's why I'm sitting here.
That's what she is. She's a triggerer. And you're all supposed to be in silence, and she managed to telepathically trigger that.
I don't know how she done it. I don't know how she done it.
Right.
But we're not.
Neither do I.
Yeah.
Right. Okay. So here we are. Here we are. It's all on the table. right?
It's horrible doing this in front of people because I feel dirty for it, to be honest with you. I feel dirty.
Right.
I feel dirty because I'm in the right position. I feel,
Right.
but I need to get it out.
Okay, this is wonderful. It's really, truly wonderful, because so many are in the illusion that once they have enough money, then they'll be happy. Once I get enough, if I could only just get enough money to be comfortable, then I'll be all right, then I'll be happy. But actually, your poverty shows up in the midst of that, right? That's where my conscious spiritual search really began, in finding the poverty in the midst of endless amounts of money. Like, then what is life really? What is the richness? What is true freedom? What is happiness? Your values need to change. So let's also look at what money is. It's energy. This paper stuff in itself, it means nothing. It's paper, right? Not even paper, it's numbers in the bank. Yeah? Numbers on a screen that you see in the bank that give you but it's actually not even there.
No.
Right? But you have had to use a lot of energy to make those numbers. So it's energy. You use an energy, and with that energy you can buy a property. Right? So it's an energy exchange. You use energy to get energy, which is money. Right? And with that, like, for example, this retreat, you used energy to get the money that you paid me with. I'm using energy to serve you. I give that money and I give it somewhere else. Right? It's energy that's moving. Right? It's energy exchange. So instead of looking at it as this loaded word we call money, it's energy. What are you doing with energy? What are you doing with your energy? This is what we need to explore. What are you actually, how are you moving your energy? Because if we look at money being energy, how are you moving your energy? If you're moving it from a place of fear to get a false security, you're moving on a plane that keeps a self in you alive, that brings you deep dissatisfaction. Because the energy that you're moving serves a self that is the source of your discomfort. The self that you're serving is born of fear. It's ego driven, right? So you're serving that. That's how you're moving your energy to keep that. How could you move your energy differently? You know how to make money, you know how to, but it's not serving the self that is not getting to live. The real self in you is not getting to live in the way you move energy. You get what I mean?
I think so.
So feel for a moment the drive in you to go in that doing. The origin of that drive is the energy you're moving.
Okay.
Yeah? So you keep that in place. You keep energizing that energy. So how could you move energy that is aligned to true values?
Do you know, I don't know. I've been stuck in this for years. Well,
maybe you've been looking at it from the wrong place, Mark. Maybe you've been looking at it from the same self that moves the energy. Where are you looking from to looking at this?
I'm just the insecure little boy.
That's what I'm saying. So you're looking from the wrong place. You're looking with the eyes. You're looking with the eyes of the one who is moving energy.
Mm-hmm.
On that, I can't really say exactly. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yes.
Right.
Yes.
So you need to be looking with different eyes. You need to. What are your true values? What are the true? I ask you right now. What has the most value for you in this life? I don't miss a trick.
This has the most value.
What is this?
Living from, I don't use the word God, but living from love, really.
Living from love.
Living from love is the most value for me, yeah, without a doubt.
So if love was moving your energy, and you obviously are skillful, if love was moving your energy, and you need to be looking at this from the place of where you realize that, not from the place of, because you're so conditioned to use your clever mind that knows how to make money, but you need to be looking from where you realize your true values. You need to be looking from a connectedness with the heart, a connectedness with your heart energy. If you were moving energy from there, what would you love to be doing? Not even thinking about whether it makes money or not. First get in contact with what you'd love to be expressing in this life. Do you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to invite you. We're going to take a break in a minute, and I'm going to invite you to take the space. Allow some space for that question. If you were in contact with your truest value, what would you love to be doing? How would you love to be moving your energy without seeing the obstacles,
Right.
without seeing the...
Because they come straight away, don't they?
Of course they do, because that's the way you're used to processing. I can't because, and it's never gonna, but so it doesn't get a chance. So we're gonna take a break, and you have some space for feeling into that. For feeling into that, yeah. And we'll take another look.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yep. Thank you.
That's good, isn't it? That's good to have that space.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Totally.
Yeah. Good. There's a lot in that. There's such a lot in that. And so we're going to take a break. And I invite all of you, to just allow space. For being connected in true values. And to allow a space for contemplation.